In the bitter winter of 1941, a city became a fortress. Attack on Leningrad 2009 takes us right into one of the darkest and coldest chapters of World War II. This film opens in the freezing winter of 1941, when Nazi Germany's army encircles the Soviet city of Leningrad. The blockade cuts off all supplies, no food, no medicine, no way out. Inside the city, 2.5 million civilians are trapped in a nightmare that will last nearly 900 days. Among them is Kate Davis, a British journalist sent to cover the Eastern Front. When the German invasion tightens, her evacuation plane is shot down, and she's left behind in the doomed city, presumed dead by her superiors. Alone, injured, and stripped of her identity papers, Kate becomes invisible in a city that's dying from hunger and cold. She's rescued by Nina Tsvetkova, a determined policewoman who risks her life daily to maintain order and protect civilians. Nina takes Kate into her small, crumbling apartment, sharing her last crumbs of food and the little warmth left from a failing stove. As the blockade drags on, the two women form a fragile friendship born out of desperation. The film shows Leningrad in chaos. Starving citizens collapse in the streets, frozen bodies are dragged through the snow, and soldiers struggle to keep morale from breaking. Rations are cut so thin that people begin to boil wallpaper paste and sawdust for soup. Disease spreads as the dead outnumber the living. Despite the horror, Kate starts documenting everything she sees: the starvation, the courage, and the sheer will to live. She wants the world to know what's happening behind the blockade. But without communication lines, her words are trapped in the same prison as she is. Nina, meanwhile, fights her own battles. Her sense of duty clashes with exhaustion and fear. But she refuses to abandon her post or the people she loves. Through her eyes, we see the quiet heroism of those who stayed behind. The nurses, soldiers, and ordinary citizens who refuse to surrender. As the months pass, Kate's health worsens. She witnesses the city's transformation from organized resistance to raw survival. The once grand streets of Leningrad turn into ghostly corridors of ice and silence. In one haunting scene, she stumbles upon a child clutching a frozen doll, a chilling symbol of innocence, lost to war. Eventually, Kate learns of a secret escape route, the Road of Life, a dangerous ice passage across Lake Ladoga used to bring in supplies and evacuate survivors. Nina helps her reach it, despite knowing she might never return. Their goodbye is quiet, emotional, and filled with the weight of everything they've endured. In the final moments, Kate looks back at the burning skyline of Leningrad, a city on the edge of death, but still unbroken. She realizes that survival itself has become an act of defiance. The film ends not with victory, but with silence, the kind that lingers long after the guns have stopped. Attack on Leningrad isn't just a war story. It's a portrait of human endurance. Where courage doesn't roar, it whispers in the cold.